These 7 subtle signs appear years before a fracture, but most seniors ignore them. Osteoporosis doesn't just happen overnight. It sneaks up quietly, weakening your bones little by little, until one day something as simple as reaching for a shelf or sneezing too hard can cause a serious fracture. And the most surprising part? Your body tries to warn you. The signs are there. They're just easy to miss. If you're in your 50s, 60s, or beyond, or you have loved ones who are, this could be the reminder that prevents something painful down the road. So let's talk about the subtle early warning signs, a simple self-check you can do today, and when to see your doctor before it's too late. The early warning signs. Most seniors miss losing height. Without noticing, you might have already seen this one in action. Maybe your favorite pants suddenly seem longer, or you can't reach that top shelf anymore. Losing more than half an inch in height isn't just a part of getting older, it could be a red flag. When the bones in your spine weaken, they slowly compress, causing you to shrink over time. A woman named Maria once laughed about how she'd lost an inch by 70 until a scan revealed multiple tiny fractures in her spine from undiagnosed osteoporosis. A stooped or hunched posture. You might see it in photos, your shoulders leaning forward or your upper back curving slightly. That dowager's hump isn't just poor posture. It's often the result of weakened vertebrae collapsing under pressure. It happens gradually, but once it starts, it rarely reverses without treatment. Unexplained back pain. That dull, nagging ache in your back that comes and goes might not be from lifting something heavy or sitting too long. It could be small compression fractures, tiny breaks in the spine that weaken your entire posture. One friend of mine thought her pain came from gardening, but her doctor later discovered it was due to undiagnosed spinal fractures from osteoporosis. Brittle nails and weak grip strength. If your nails chip easily or you struggle to open jars, pay attention. Weak nails and a fading grip can signal low calcium and collagen, both crucial for bone health. In fact, studies show that weaker grip strength often reflects lower bone density overall. Receding gums. Your gums can actually reveal bone loss. When the jawbone weakens, the gums start to pull back and teeth can loosen slightly. If your dentist mentions changes in your jawbone or gum line, that's a warning you shouldn't ignore. Muscle weakness and balance issues. Feeling unsteady or weaker on your feet lately? That's not just age. Bone loss often goes hand in hand with muscle loss. When your bones lose strength, your body instinctively moves less, and that inactivity weakens your muscles, making falls more likely. Fractures from minor falls or bumps. This is often the final warning sign. If you've broken a wrist, hip, or rib from a light fall, or even something simple like twisting awkwardly, your bones may already be fragile. These low-impact fractures are a major signal that osteoporosis has taken hold. Each of these signs may seem small, but together they tell a bigger story, one that your bones are quietly becoming weaker. The self-assessment checklist. Let's do a quick self-check. Take a moment to think through these questions carefully. Have you lost more than half an inch in height? Do you experience recurring back pain or stiffness? Is your grip weaker than it used to be? Do your nails seem more brittle or break easily? Are your gums pulling away from your teeth? Have you had a minor fall that caused a serious bruise or fracture? Does anyone in your family, parents or siblings, have osteoporosis or frequent fractures? Do you smoke, drink alcohol often, or spend long hours sitting? Did you experience early menopause, or have you had low estrogen or testosterone levels? Have you been on steroid medications like prednisone for a long time? If you answered yes to 3 or more, it's a good idea to speak with your doctor. A simple bone density test called a DEXA scan can show exactly how strong or weak your bones are. And remember, osteoporosis isn't just a women's disease. About 1 in 4 men over 50 will face an osteoporosis-related fracture too, but most men don't get tested until it's too late. When to see a doctor? You don't have to wait until you break a bone. If you notice even mild signs like shrinking height, frequent back pain, or weaker grip, schedule a checkup. Your doctor may recommend a bone density test, DEXA scan, to measure bone strength, blood tests to check calcium, vitamin D, and hormone levels, a personalized plan for diet, supplements, and exercise. The earlier osteoporosis is caught, the easier it is to slow or even reverse bone loss. Nutrition for bone health. Bones are living tissue. They need fuel. Make sure your meals include calcium-rich foods like milk, yogurt, almonds, and leafy greens. Vitamin D from sunlight, fish like salmon, or fortified foods. Protein, which helps muscles support your bones. And don't forget hydration. it keeps nutrients moving efficiently through your body. On the flip side, limit caffeine, alcohol, and processed foods. They can interfere with calcium absorption. And if you smoke, quitting can drastically improve your bone health. Exercise that protects your bones movement is one of the best medicines for osteoporosis. Simple activities like walking, dancing, or light resistance training strengthen bones by stimulating growth. Balance exercises, yoga, tai chi, or gentle stretching help prevent falls. Even 30 minutes of activity a day can make a huge difference. Medication and medical support. If your doctor detects significant bone loss, medication might help slow or even rebuild bone density. But lifestyle changes, good nutrition, daily movement, and regular screening are still the foundation for lifelong bone strength. Taking back control osteoporosis doesn't mean your best years are behind you. I've met people in their 70s who reversed bone loss, regained confidence, and got back to living life fully, all because they took early action. Start small. Pay attention to your posture. Notice if your clothes fit differently, if your nails feel weaker, or if you've been losing balance more often. Your body whispers before it screams, and those whispers are your first line of defense. If something feels off, don't brush it aside as just aging. Aging well means staying aware, staying proactive, and taking charge of your health. Osteoporosis can be managed, slowed, and sometimes even reversed, but only if you catch it early. A message of hope. You don't need to live in fear of falling or breaking a bone. You just need awareness, consistency, and care. Your bones may weaken with age, but your choices can make them stronger again. Check in with your doctor, get that bone density test, and make small but steady changes. More movement, better meals, and mindful living. Because strong bones don't just keep you standing, they keep you independent, active, and confident. If this message resonates with you, share it with someone you love, your parents, grandparents, or friends. You never know who might be silently struggling with bone loss and just needs this reminder. Osteoporosis may be silent, but awareness is powerful. Listen to your body, act early, and protect your future. Strong bones, strong life, strong you.